$3,999. It is day 40 of the journey to $100 million, and not much financially has actually changed today. Stock market's gone down a tiny bit over the last couple of days, and that's where the $300-ish loss since the last video has come in. And yeah, I've spent a little bit of money on food, heaven forbid. I'm starting on some collagen because a mate recommended it for me. Apparently, aside from all the skin and general sort of like face, hair, nails benefits, just in terms of looking better, he reckons that it also makes you a little bit sharper and might help with some gut stuff. So I'm going to give it a quick try. I got 180 collagen like tablets for $30. So that means that it's about 15 cents per day for me to just chug a tablet and see what happens. I'm down for it. So our learning of the day, if you like. I went to the gym with one of my closest friends today, and historically, after the gym, we'll go out for dinner and we'll hang out, we'll talk about businessman, business plan, we're going to make it, we're going to do it. He's super into all of that. He's listened to like all the, marketing guys, definitely all the sales guys. He's an excellent salesperson. And we're on the Stairmaster finishing up the workout, and I was telling him about my free school group, link in the description. But I was giving him the whole sales pitch. I was like, yeah, man, all these other courses, they're just courses, and all these other communities, they're really good at the community part, but they suck at the course part. I'm going to bridge the gap, and I'm basically going to have an awesome course, and then, there's going to be the community that's associated with the course rather than the course associated with the community. It's going to be awesome, man. It's Life Upgrade Society. And I was telling him all of this, and I was like, he was one of the people that got me sort of thinking down that path after the Hormozi event where he made like $100 million from book sales. And, I messaged my guy and I was like, dude, get on this. Hormozi's given 90-day free trial for school. 90 days, and then it's only like $10 a month thereafter. And he was like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to get in on that. And then I was on the Stairmaster today and I talked to him and I was like, yeah, so did you end up like signing up for that? And he's like, nah, now's not the time. I've got to get some other skills first, I'm not sure exactly what I do. All that kind of stuff. And, just via text message, we'd already talked about what he could do, like basically teaching sales to like people who aren't necessarily English first language. And, he can just simplify the sales lessons, teach it in a way. He can also like get some experts in to talk about accents and whatnot. But yeah, he just never signed up. And I was a little bit confused because I was like, we've already planned out what you were going to do. Why didn't you sign up? And I was like, not the right time. I need some more skills. I've got the sales skills down, but I need the marketing skills so I can market it. All that stuff. And I just had to ask him. I was like, have you given up on entrepreneurship? Like, is this it? And, it didn't say it. It was like, nah, I'm still going to do it. It's just now's not the right time, which for him is probably fair. He's a busy, busy man. But, it just made me think about, being able to stick it out and, like, continue down the path. Because, like, it does get difficult. And there's definitely moments where you're like, man, never again. I love having a job. Job at least pays me regular money, all that stuff. But I think it's really easy for you to get jaded to entrepreneurship because it's like, as E-Myth says, you have this entrepreneurial seizure and you're like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And then you try that and it doesn't instantly work. And you're like, man, so you fail. Then you try again, you fail, you try again, you fail, try again, you fail. And all the while, it's like, you got this voice in the back of your head that's like, you still have the same job. Your job pays you. You can just get a raise. And I totally sympathize with that because having a stable job where I can get a regular raise and make a decent living sounds like quite a dream. But to have that dream, I'd be sacrificing like the entrepreneurship dream. And that's not something that I'm personally willing to do. So I guess the learning is staying true to the course and like knowing that it's not going to work, knowing that you've still got to put in the effort, and you just keep going. And yeah, just have faith that eventually it will happen, and that the goal isn't to maximize like your earnings this year. If you wanted to maximize your earnings in the next like 3 weeks, the best way to do it is to walk into your boss and say, I need a raise. The goal is to become like wealthy and make money over the long run and keep going with entrepreneurship until you have what you actually want. Because if you start to settle for less, I think it's going to get very hard for you to come back on the bandwagon, especially sort of as the train leaves the station. So I know he's not watching this, but if you are watching this, friend, I hope you jump back on the bandwagon, because I believe in you, and sales is a mad skill to have. I've got the marketing skills for you, so let's team up, champ. And to the viewers who are new here, make sure you leave a comment and subscribe for the algorithm. Also, as I mentioned, check out my free school group, Life Upgrade Society, link in the description.